Welcome to Wow Flash Flood, the place where breathtaking natural phenomena, fierce storms, and unbelievable events from around the world will make you say, wow. Hit subscribe now so you don't miss the most exciting videos. Every follow from you fuels our drive to keep delivering top-notch, high-quality content that will keep making you say, wow. Houston, Texas, USA. Storm Harvey, the strongest storm of 2017, which caused a historic flood in Houston, Texas. The flood swept away everything, but who would have thought that an entire house could turn into a boat floating on the raging waters? The wildfire incident involving the use of firefighting aircraft in August 2020 at the Angeles National Forest in California, USA. It was one of the largest and most dangerous wildfires in the area at the time.
Lightning strikes. When the sky gets angry, a bolt of lightning can fly trees, power poles, or give your hair a smoking style. Tip: if you feel your hair standing on end, don't take a selfie. Lie down before you become a walking lightning rod.
Just 1 minute too late. Could be your last. The Alps, France. Before you can even react, an enormous wall of snow crashes down from above like a white tsunami. When you feel the ground rumble beneath your feet, that's not background music, that's your cue to run. September 22, furious winds. A typhoon with level 11 gusts swept everything away. A light breeze is refreshing. Strong wind might blow things away, but gusts at level 11, they'll take your house, your car, and even you if you're not holding on tight. The fire didn't just consume the forest, it devoured entire mountainside homes. Lava swept through, burning everything in the blink of an eye. One house stood intact, but just minutes later it was swallowed by flames as if it had never existed.
Tornado wind, the whirlwind of death. Tornado winds can blow away roofs, cars, and even you if you weigh less than 50 kilograms. Tip: if you see your neighbor's house suddenly fly up like in The Wizard of Oz, it's time to get into the basement or hold on to something, preferably indoors.
Next, let's explore another facet of nature, where astonishing wonders are always waiting just ahead. Wow! This is exactly why nature always leads us in awe. ocean is so blue it feels like we've landed on another planet. There were so many lightning strikes, I felt like I was caught in the middle of a battle between gods. Millions of locusts suddenly swarmed the sky, forming a thick storm of insects. Their wings flapped like thunder, blocking out the sun and turning day into dusk. Everything seemed calm, but then crack! A chilling sound echoed. The massive mountain began to shake, with rocks cracking off like a domino effect. Did someone hit the fast forward button? Because it looks like the whole mountain is about to move downward at the speed of light. In the blink of an eye, a massive wall of earth and rock rushed down like an unstoppable landslide monster. Trees, houses, everything in its path was crushed to bits. The flood swept away a car. When the water rushes in and your car decides to fly like a boat, the flood didn't warn, but the car couldn't escape in time. when nature decides to paint a giant spiral. Keep watching to witness more of nature's most fascinating and unbelievable moments. Wow Flash Flood always brings you the most captivating footage of natural disasters, floods, storms, and much more. The flood arrived without even a greeting. Truly insane. Always stay alert and be ready to face nature's fury. If you see this sign, run immediately. Stop watching and film.
Earthquake shaking. Anger from the underground. When the ground shakes, it's not because you're dizzy, it's because you're about to play Stand Firm in an Earthquake. Tip: if things in your house start to dance, get under a table or hug something sturdier than your crush.
These are the moments where nature puts on a show, yet they're also truly terrifying. If you love these intense videos, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Wow Flash Flood to catch the next jaw-dropping moments. Which scene would you like to watch? Comment below.